My name is Green Gabe, and I know this is an odd video for me to make, but I just wanted to speak out my opinion. The Last of Us 2 is 9 days away, probably closer, if I don't finish this video in time. And for those who don't want to be spoiled, please leave. I will be talking about a lot of spoilers here about the leaks and the gameplay, and for those who've seen the leaks and just want to hear about my opinions and thoughts, go ahead and stay. Now, The Last of Us is a game that I hold close to my heart, a truly special game that I think everyone should play. An amazing story about loss and survival, so when Last of Us 2 was announced, you know your boy was excited, and was willing to spend his cash on the best edition that was affordable and possible. After Troy Baker said to keep an open mind, I did have ideas on what could happen on the game, and I even prepared myself. But boy was I wrong! The leaks were everywhere, and I decided to take a peek. What could go wrong? I mean, what pissed off Holy Jesus! The story was disappointing. Here's the thing. Last of Us 1's story was never going to be top, but that didn't mean 2 wasn't going to be good. Now, the first game would always be the best, but Last of Us 2 could have been a good sequel. It could have had potential and still be great. The E3 gameplay was beautiful, magnificent, and with the gameplay that was revealed in the recent State of Play and review of Let's Players, it really broke my heart that the game looks so amazing, but had an awful story hidden inside. I mean, if you guys seen the new live-action trailer, you gotta admit, you had hype feels right there. I'm gonna be talking about the story and how I think it's written, or how I think it should be written. So heads up. I'm gonna clarify this. I have no problem with Ellie being gay. I actually liked that Ellie was gay. In my opinion, she was perfect, or a perfect female role model that Neil Druckmann was trying to find or create. Because apparently Cortana and Quiet are offensive. Okay. Even though he already did create a good protagonist, and he was too blind to see it, by looking at her, some will assume that she's weak. But behind that, she can take a punch. No, she is the punch. Beating the crap and ripping apart enemies, and she even had a great personality. With the Left Behind DLC, and I'll tell you this, the Left Behind DLC was not a bad reveal in her sexuality. In my opinion, I actually liked the DLC. I thought it was a good reveal. It was Ellie's memories of her time with her friend Riley, the one that she got infected with, and what they went through. And a few memories of her taking care of Joel. It was two best friends having fun and then revealing Ellie has feelings for this friend. In my opinion, it was actually a pretty good reveal and it was nicely written. Ellie was already a perfect protagonist for Last of Us 2, passing the torch from Joel to her. Because we loved Ellie and we can trust her. Now in Last of Us 2, I will say I did have a problem with the kiss scene. But Gabe, I thought you said you didn't have a problem with Ellie being gay, you bigot! I did. But when Ellie kissed Riley, she wasn't infected. And it's revealed that the infection spreads through fluid contact. That includes biting and kissing. That's why Joel didn't do mouth-to-mouth. And the fact that Ellie's infected, she just infected this poor girl. I feel like it should have been revealed differently, but from the trailers, we can see that Ellie wears a gas mask. That's great, hiding the fact that she's immune and that we thought Dina dies. Which could clear up the kiss scene. And that the game was going to be about Ellie avenging this girl she loved by hunting down these cultists who killed her. Which was the story we were cool with, but Neil Druckmann wanted to be freaking M. Night Shyamalan and try to pull a twist. The real story... Warning, I'm going to be talking about the leaks. The real story was that Dina doesn't die. Then why the fuck are we hunting down cultists? What is the purpose then? And it's also revealed that the daughter of the doctor that Joel kills, her name's Abby, by the way, comes for vengeance. Okay, that's sort of alright, but why should we care? This is patched with the fact that we play as Abby, which, in my opinion, is actually pretty cool. Seeing the perspective of our antagonist is actually a pretty good idea. But it's not like Last of Us 1, sadly. Where in the beginning and end we play as Ellie, and in the middle we play as Abby, which would have been better. No. In the beginning we play as Ellie, and the whole game we play as Abby. Why? And fucking Joel dies. Okay, I'll be honest. I knew Joel was gonna die, and we all knew that. We all knew that Joel's death was inevitable, and the thing is, the way he died was so disrespectful. Now sure, Joel isn't a saint, but he was a lovable and relatable character. It's common sense in how serious a bond is between a child and a parent, and the death of a parent's child would break them. Even God of War taught that. And we saw that with Sarah's death, Joel didn't give a shit anymore. And then he met Ellie, and we walked alongside their journey together when the surgery meant killing her. Joel wasn't gonna take it. He already lost his daughter, and Ellie was everything to him now. Take away someone's child, and they'll burn down the world. Once again, Joel wasn't a saint, but he was relatable and lovable. So beating him with a golf club like a helpless animal is truly disrespectful. And you know, Neil, since you want to be Mr. Progressive for Anita, here's the thing you messed up. By replacing Ellie with Abby, you're saying strong, straight woman good, skinny, gay woman bad. You didn't think that one through, huh? Okay, now that might be a little bit hyperbole, but you guys get the point. The ending, although it's claimed that the leaked ending is false, the one that was leaked and told to us was so stupid. You, the player, are in a boss fight with Ellie, and you have to beat her to a pulp. And then it's revealed Dina is pregnant.
And then they all kissed Kevin and got the super pregnant. The end.
And Abby spares them. And now Ellie's the villain, and Abby searches for the remaining Fireflies, teasing The Last of Us 3. Oh boy. And yeah, that's Game of the Year material, right? No, here's how I think the game should have been written. And let's be honest, anybody can write a better freaking game than this. Now, here's how I think it should have been done. Keep the beginning that takes place after the first, Ellie falls for Dina, and have the cultists kill Dina. Why would we kill Dina? It gives Ellie a reason for vengeance. Neil says that he wants to tell a story about vengeance in this one, so this is the best way to do it. Have Joel come in with his famous,
"You think I'd let you do this on your own?"
and have Joel and Ellie kill cultists, and then reveal Abby. Have Abby kill Joel, but not in the way that it was done. Have it in the way that we see Joel pulling a fight, while focusing on protecting and getting Ellie out of there. And then in the end, kill Joel. Have him slowly die, giving his last words to Ellie. Now, Ellie really lost everything, and wants vengeance on the cultists and Abby. Perfect. Include the middle of the game being on Abby's story, so we learn about her. So we have information on our antagonist and why we should care about her. And in the end, we become Ellie, hunting and fighting Abby. Ellie kills Abby, and in the end realize and think, was it worth it? I got my vengeance, but at what cost? And end the game with Ellie thinking and sort of regretting her vengeance. Kind of like God of War 3, but with a Last of Us take. Oh, and no Last of Us 3, okay? Look, I love the games, but The Last of Us 3 is very unnecessary.